pet people at Chewy. We care for all the four-legged, two-winged, no-legged, shelled pets out there. But above all, we're people. Right now, Chewy is hiring for a number of positions at its warehouse and fulfillment centers and offers scheduling options, excellent benefits like medical, dental, and matching 401k, competitive pay and advancement opportunities, and a culture that cares about you. Because we can't care for all those pets out there if we don't care for you first. Apply at careers.chewy.com/Phoenix.
Home to all the jaw-dropping moments. Home to all the best plays in the league. Home to your favorite players from the cities you love. MLB.tv is the home of streaming baseball. Home or away, catch all the MLB action this season with live and on-demand content across all your devices. Enjoy MLB Big Inning, select pregame and postgame coverage, and an expanded library of highlights and content. Never miss a moment of the action with MLB.tv. Stream every game from every team all season long with MLB.tv. Blackout and other restrictions apply.
I hope there's some good cross-promotion on Glenn and Ray's show on Saturday. Saying what we have coming up on the Marks and Reese show, but that sounds like a big show on Saturday for Glenn and Ray. Tell us your story returns.
Best of.
Marks and Reese, we're back.
Produced by me.
Oh, you produced it?
Yeah. Where's the credit in the return?
Yeah, seriously. Well, my question is, why is it getting mentioned every day at 5 o'clock on our show? Is really what I'm asking. I'm all for it. I'm just saying I'm looking for some equal trade value here.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, like how about where's the best of Marks and Reese?
Yeah, where's that at?
Well, how come you're
every day's the best of Marks and Reese.
Now, hold on a second. How about you're doing this extra producing for their show on Saturday, and what are you doing for us?
Well, that's subjective. I don't know. A lot.
I'm not saying that you don't do a lot for us, but I'm saying we could use extra.
I put my friend hat on. You know, I'm tell us your story producer guy.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it.
Helpful.
So it's all tell us your story. It's just a best of.
Yeah. So basically, like they have where it all began is one of them. So it's like Dawn Staley talking about something, Al Michaels talking about something. All the way through for like 47 minutes.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Coming up, we'll get back to your phone calls. We have In the Envelope at 5:30. Jack, are we doing the In the Envelope we talked about?
Putting Tom Brady teammate in the envelope?
Tom Brady teammates in the envelope.
There's probably not that many, right?
No, I mean, there's a few to choose from for a Tom Brady teammate. But yes, he'll have 22 seasons of teammates to choose from. So we'll put one Tom Brady teammate in the envelope, playing for a $25 gift card to the official Eagles Pro Shop. That's coming up at 5:30. Your phone call's coming up after a Top 5 at 5 with Jack.
So we've had a lot of these today, and it's officially draft season. And I thought it was appropriate to rank my favorite draft cliches. Now, the ball explodes out of his arm was on there, but we've used it about 1,000 times today, so it will not be on my top 5 list.
Okay.
Let's start with number 5. This guy's got game speed. One of my favorites. It suggests that, hey, he may run a fast 40, doesn't matter, translates to the tape. The guy's got game speed.
Jalen Reagor is a prime example of that because we were told that he has game speed,
and he doesn't.
And he doesn't at all.
No.
You never see any flash of speed.
Yes. Well, game speed was also a term invented that he may not have run as fast as we thought he would with a 40 time, but he plays faster than his 40 time.
There's another one. Yes. Plays fast. Devontae Smith.
Yes.
Plays fast.
And then
that's who is normally reserved for the wide receivers.
Yeah, the slow wide receivers.
Yeah, like Anquan Bolden. Guy's like a 4.6 guy, but he's got good game
faster,
speed.
Yes.
And Deshaun actually ran a fast 40, and he's fast on the field during the game.
Yes, that guy.
Crazy how that works.
It's amazing.
Number 4, my fourth favorite draft cliche is this guy's the first guy in, last guy out. All-timer.
Yeah. That's actually one that I hate.
Used a lot on draft day. It usually pans over to Mel Kiper. This guy's first guy in, last guy out.
Yeah. And you know what I found out about those guys? You're just the first guy in and the last guy out. It doesn't do a whole lot.
No.
Either you have talent or you don't.
Right.
Yeah, I was never the first guy in the damn building. I certainly wasn't the last guy out of the building. That doesn't mean I didn't work hard. That just means I didn't need to do a bunch of butt kissing to try to get in the building first so the coach could see me.
Also,
I wasn't going to stay late with the coaches. Coaches running around 8, they coming down to get dinner, and then out here Here I come out of a meeting room like, I've been there watching film by myself.
Yeah, grinding.
Yeah.
First off, shouldn't it always be the quarterback anyway?
Of course it should be, yes.
Like, I don't need my running back.
Yeah.
I don't need my linebacker being the first guy in, last guy out.
I go the hell home. All right? What the hell are you doing here so early?
Yeah, why are you still here?
Yeah, what are you doing?
But I will say, people act like it matters a lot. Like the first.
Here's the thing.
Well, also they try to make up for their talent by saying he's the first guy in, last guy out.
Well, the quarterback, if he's not that guy, is not a good sign.
Red flag.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
Mike.
I mean, who could forget Carson was watching tape of games under the table with his girlfriend.
Girlfriend,
yeah.
Where'd that go?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to Joe Burrow rolling in right on time. Drank some bourbon the night before, smoked a cigar.
Yeah.
He's coming in. What's up, guys? That works for me too.
Yes.
Joey Cole. Number 3. This is all-timer. I don't really know what it means, but this guy's a road grader.
Oh, you don't know what that means?
It's just, what is it? Just like a.
It means he's taken Lyman out and he's, I guess, paving the road.
There you go. That's pretty much it. It's like lane. You paved the lane.
Paved the lane?
Yeah, so a road grader, man. It would be that offensive lineman that just moves bodies.
Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, he's coming through there. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Jordan Mailata. Yeah, those are road graders. Usually revolves around the running game.
Yes.
You knock guys off the ball.
Well, you're not road grading in the passing game.
Well, you said you didn't know what it meant, so I just wanted to let you know.
Was Trey Thomas a road grader, Ike?
I would not classify Big T as a road grader. No. But John Runyon.
Yes.
Stone road grader.
Sean Andrews before he got his Michael Phelps on. Yeah, he was a road grader, yeah.
So quick, not to just 1 second, Jack. Do you think they leave Landon Dickerson on the left side and move him, or does he go over to the right with Brandon Brooks retiring?
I would leave him on the left.
I would too.
I mean, they started enough games next to.
It was Sayamalu's job. He got hurt.
Ah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So does Sayamalu now become the right guard? And I say he does.
That's a good question.
Driscoll's the backup for all of them?
Well, if Kelsey comes back.
Right, because Sayamalu would be the center.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
unless they draft somebody.
Well, they better not draft the Iowa center.
Oh, man.
Why not?
If they don't trade for Russell Wilson, you can sign, seal, deliver him right here. And that edge rusher George from Iowa. Whatever his name is. All right, Jack, go ahead.
Number 2, another one of my favorites. This guy plays to the whistle.
That's actually one of my favorites.
I know. This guy plays to the whistle.
How about this? To the echo of the whistle.
That's another one. That's the addition, the echo of the whistle. Like, he plays through it. He just doesn't stop. He's such a grinder. This guy plays to the whistle.
Yeah, that was me.
That was John Runyon too.
Yeah. That's what us try hard guys have to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to play through the whistle. You got to play tough. That's what John Runyon did.
Yep.
John Runyon wasn't the most athletic guy.
No.
So he had to.
He wasn't a high draft
pick. No,
he
was a 4th-round draft pick.
Yeah.
I think a 4th or 5th-round draft pick, and turned himself into a pretty damn good player.
Yep.
Through hard work.
Man.
Being a Grove Raider.
Him too.
They're playing through the whistle.
Yeah, see, Jack, I do like all of these.
They actually ended that because of John Runyon.
Yeah, he changed the role, and now he's in charge of governing these roles somehow.
Yes.
Right. I just envision Mayock saying all these. Like
he's a football guy.
There's one thing that Mayock says that, and I'll let you do number 1 and see what it is.
All right. Well, number 1 is this guy's a football player. Well, I'd hope so. This guy's just a football player. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just, this guy's a football player.
Just means he's a football player.
He's a football player.
Like that.
Yeah, he's
We're always looking for players that love ball.
Yes.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
The thing that Mayock used to always say that I hated, because he's got to know, like, his audience out there are just football fans. When he would talk, like, the bend of the hips, the constant talk of bending at the hips.
Or the ankles, bending of the ankles. Yeah.
And I get it.
Oily hips.
More or less what you're saying is that if this cornerback doesn't bend well at the hips, it means he's probably not a first-round draft pick. He's not as athletic.
Stiff.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do the things that some of these other athletes are going to do.
You know who was famous for having great bend?
Who?
Barnett.
Yes. Ankle bend. He can get around that corner.
Yeah, I had some others that were in consideration. Explosive first step.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
This guy's got alligator arms.
Who uses that at the draft?
I just remember the Justin Pugh draft. Sorry, I know he's a local kid. But
you mean as a short arms?
Yeah, short arms. Yeah. This guy catches the ball with his hands. Rather than
the
a body
hands catcher. Yes,
Yep.
the hands catcher,
Need
man. That matters, man.
This guy's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Swiss Army.
Like that.
Can make all the throws.
Yeah, can make all the throws, yeah.
And I would say a throwback player is also on my list. This guy's a throwback player.
Well, you have it,
Good
Jack
football
Fritz.
terms, man.
Yeah, I like those football terms.
By the way, who has better terms, football people or baseball people?
Baseball people, they don't really make sense all the time.
the baseball, like, give me an example of a baseball term, Jack.
Like, go a little yah-yah.
What?
The
home run. Little Oppo Taco.
Whoa. I don't know what the hell that was.
That's an opposite field home run.
Oppo Boppo was
what the hell's a taco coming
That's what sometimes you say that.
I've never heard that.
A guy throws ched.
Who's saying this?
Cheese,
Yeah, who's saying this? Who says this?
Guy pulls the string.
Okay, that's one.
Well, guy throws ched is an all-timer. I mean, it throws hard.
Yeah,
I know what it means.
Well, cheddar is a type of cheese.
Okay.
I know that, but I don't hear anybody saying that.
Are we old?
I don't.
Young people say Chad.
Who's saying but who's saying that? Not an announcer, right? That's just you.
No, this
you
is
and
like
your
in
friends.
the dugout. Yeah. This is in the dugout.
Oh, those are the best ones in the dugout. He's a dirtbagger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was that was Chase Utley, and that was Nick. Was it Nick Minto? What was his name?
Nick Punto?
Nick Punto. Larry Boa loved Nick Punto. He called him like a dirty dog or something like that.
He's a baseball rat.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Normally reserved for 5'10" white guys that dive head first and play second base.
Yep.
There you go. Guida Door and Window, their big winter sale, 40% off all windows and doors till the end of February. Call them 877-GO-GUIDA or visit GUIDA.com. All right, let's go back to the phones. We have Paul. Paul's calling from Northeast Philly. Paul, go ahead. What's up, buddy?
What's up, John? What's up, Ike?
What's up, Paul?
Yeah, man, not much. Good. Listen, I've been listening to y'all all day, right? Mm-hmm. And, come on, man. John, I expect that from you, but I didn't expect that.
Expect what?
Why you caving in on my homie, man, Jalen? Why you caving in on him?
I'm not caving in on him, Paul. I'm just more or less keeping my mind and my options open. I've been honest and fair about Jalen the whole time. I said, listen, the Eagles, if you're going to go with a young quarterback, you're better off going with Jalen in his third year next year. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't look to upgrade the position. I have questions about Jalen long term as to what his ceiling is as a player here. So I'm okay if he's the starting quarterback next year, but I'm also okay if the Eagles are saying, you know what, that's short term. Long term wise, we're looking to upgrade the position. So I'm okay with that as well, Paul, because here's the thing. Let's be honest, Paul. How close do we think Jalen Hurts is to the young up-and-coming quarterbacks that we view as the next generation of quarterbacks?
You mean compare him to Joe Burrow?
No, I mean any of these just the young quarterbacks. Like, I mean, other than the first-year guys, right, that we didn't get to see a whole lot of. Joe Burrow's in his second year, same draft class as Jalen Hurts.
Right, so he's top 5. Jalen is cool. Okay. Jalen is an elite quarterback that I feel is, me personally, I feel as though that he's going to be better than he was this year, next year.
I think that's fair to expect that he would have some growth between this year and next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also said an elite quarterback. I mean, like, listen, you can. We don't see eye to eye on what we think the finished product of Jalen Hurts is, Paul. You know what I mean? Like, could he be a winning quarterback in this league? Absolutely, he could. Are you risking?
Can he be a winning quarterback in this league if you improve the talent around him?
Yes.
See, the Eagles aren't looking for a winning quarterback. They're looking for someone they believe they can go win a championship with.
Right.
That's what the Eagles are looking for. And as Eagles fans, you should want them to look for someone that they believe they can go win a championship with. And quite frankly, listening to a lot of people talk about Jalen Hurts, I don't hear very many people talking in that manner.
No.
I hear a lot of, I like Jalen. He can win. You can win with Jalen in this league. Yeah, win football games. Okay, we won 9 of them with him this year.
Right.
But
and
yeah, and we also saw when they came up against better competition what we look like. And not just in the playoffs. We were 0-7 against winning teams this year.
Yeah.
So, and the Eagles see that. And how long do you want them to wait before they address the quarterback position? Right? Because now everybody wants to slow build and winning games right now isn't that important. Continue to build the team and all these other things. It wasn't that way a couple years ago when you could only win and everything was being judged on whether or not you can win the Super Bowl. You can't win the Super Bowl. Either can you win the Super Bowl or not? If you can't, we got to go get another quarterback. Now all I'm hearing is, well, winning isn't that important right now.
Yeah, now we're patient.
Yeah, let's just be patient and build the team up, and then we can go get our quarterback. The Eagles aren't thinking that way.
No, they're not. I don't know who Brett Coleman is it's with a K on Twitter, but he's got 87,000 Twitter followers, and he's an analyst and a creator and a host for something called The Film Room, and he's down there in Mobile, and he says if the NFL has learned anything over the last few years, it's to bet on coachable kids that can run and have howitzers for an arm. They don't care what Malik Willis looked like in 2021. They care what they can turn him into in 2023. That's why he's going really, really high. And it's well said and it's true.
And that's the Josh Allen effect. Because he looked rough around the edges coming out.
And that's why Trey Lance gets picked 3rd overall.
Yes.
Even though he threw the ball 30 times in the last 2 years, or at least the year before he got drafted.
Well, once Josh Allen turned into what he did in his 3rd year, now people are like, okay, I guess you can just draft the guy on measurables and just coach him up.
Yep.
Because like you always say, you can't coach the arm talent. You can't, the arm strength, all those things, the athleticism, either you have it or you don't have it.
Yeah, another analyst, scout that's down there says, I know some of Malik Willis' tape is rough. He needs a lot of work and patience early on, but if I'm an NFL team, I'm betting on that arm and that athleticism over anybody else I've watched in the class. So most people, and by the way, that might not mean a lot being that the class isn't considered to be very good.
Right.
And Two Gloves Pickett certainly isn't, he's not standing out
no,
based on.
Not right now. He's off to a slow start.
Yep. Game on Saturday, Ike. Let's go to Steve in South Bay. Is it Saturday, the game? Yeah. Steve.
Mark Reese, what up, dude?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Steve?
Real quick on that whole top 5 thing. He missed the main one that I get sick of hearing all the time.
Right.
This guy, he's a high motor guy.
Oh, I love the high motor guy.
Oh, my God. I can't stop hearing it. Oh, man, his motor's so high. Just why the legs still going. He's in all the time. I can't take it.
Yeah.
But now, in terms of this whole quarterback thing, I'm not going to be going back and forth and defending the whole Jalen Hurts thing, especially, and I hit you with this before, Johnny Marks. The week before the playoffs, you blatantly came on these airwaves and said, you know what? I can admit it. I was wrong. Jalen's way better than I thought he was, and I definitely saw the improvement. And directly after the playoff game, the following month, he can't throw the ball. He's horrible. And I'm like, well, if that's the new metric, then who else, had a stinker in the playoffs that we automatically off the bandwagon?
Like Steve, I think you're cherry picking one comment where I was trying to pay him a little bit of credit because he did have a good season. Because I remember specifically talking about that game, talking about the game, and saying if Jalen Hurts comes out, has a bad game, all of you people are going to be feeling a lot different on Monday.
Yep.
I was worried about Jalen Hurts in that game. I was the one all season long talking about his skill set. So I might have complimented him on a good season and said he's a better player than I thought he was. But I never said Jalen Hurts is the future of this team or was good enough to be a player that actually mattered.
I did not say that, but you're tap dancing right now. We're just going to live with the fact you said your own words. I can admit it. I was wrong. He's way better than I thought he was. And I definitely saw an improvement. We're not mincing words with, he's the future for the next 10 years. I'm just going by what
So
you
let me
said.
ask you a question. So if I did say it, and I'll take it for your word that I said that, right? So am I not allowed to feel differently after he comes out and the the Bucs just more or less say we're not going to let you run the ball, so pass the ball, and he looks terrible? Does that not count now in the conversation?
I will take you just as serious as everybody that's saying Patrick Mahomes sucks now and Aaron Rodgers suck because they had stinkers in the playoff games. I'll take you just as serious as those guys.
Oh, so Jalen Hurts plays poorly. You don't take me as serious because Jalen Hurts has done so much in the NFL like the other two guys you mentioned. What are you talking about?
But the bottom line was if I was comparing those guys into their what's the first season in 4 years, so I guess we quibble back and forth whether it's the second or third year that he was actually in. But, my thing is there's no sense in trying to just, run everybody and just take this and bounce me off the phone. Right. The Philly guy thing does matter, and when you get guys here that actually like it here, that want to be here, factor that in because a lot of times we start waxing poetic about these guys we wish it was here, and then they get here, they don't even like the city like that, and they can't wait to get up out of here. And when they do leave, they don't write a message. Their publicist put something on Instagram for them. We'll just leave it at that.
All right, Steve, appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we know they do that now.
Yeah. Like Tom Brady, I heard, was actually on the throne on his phone, coming up with that with his statement after he retired, right? Or that was a team of probably 15 people that were rewriting it and rewriting it and rewriting it.
How about Belichick throwing him a little bouquet yesterday, and he responded to it?
So
what is that all about?
My read on that is that Brady gives no mention to the Patriots and then gives a weak mention like, oh, yeah, thanks, Patriot Nation. The reports out there where Robert Kraft was furious, the owner of the Patriots was furious that Brady didn't thank the Patriots or anything after he retired.
As he should have been.
Of course he should have been, right?
He should have been, yes.
And Brady doesn't really say anything. So Bill comes out and says, I'm going to be the bigger man and I'm going to put this out there now so I don't look petty.
Right.
Because Bill kind of, even though like Tom looks more petty, Bill looks petty if he doesn't say anything, but it would have been understandable being that Tom didn't say anything, right? So Bill comes out and says, you know what? I'm not going to look petty in this situation. So he puts that out there and throws big bouquets to Tom, and then Tom comes out with kind of a weak response.
Yeah, I don't even think Bill would look petty because I don't expect Bill Belichick to be on social media. But I would have expected the Patriots to put out something congratulating Tom Brady on his career. But that was Brady doing what Brady does, and I really don't understand that. You know what it says to me before we go to break real quick? It says that he wished he was still in New England. He didn't want to leave. Agreed. And even winning a Super Bowl in Tampa didn't satisfy him like he thought it would. Because if it had, he would have more humility and grace. Instead, he's still petty and bitter because it didn't fulfill him like he thought it would. That's what that said to me. You're supposed to be sitting up on the perch. You're getting the last laugh. Instead, you're the one still displaying bitterness and pettiness. You got the last laugh, Tom. Be happy.
Yeah.
You know what? Because it wasn't true happiness to him. He thought thumbing his nose at them would make him really happy. What would have made him happy is if Bill Belichick would have foregone everything he stood for 20 years with every other player that played there and did something different for Tom. And he didn't. You know why, Tom? Because that Patriot way helped you become the GOAT. And you thought you were above the Patriot way. And you weren't.
No, he was hurt that they didn't want him anymore.
Of course, but the same way all the other great players that played there were.
Man, and he didn't get over it, and that was the most calculated exit from football that I've ever seen. Everything he does is for a reason. He's the most calculated athlete I may have ever seen.
Yes.
So everybody that says, oh, well, he thanked the Patriots 2 years before, he knew exactly what he was doing.
That was bitter and pettiness.
All right, Jack, clear the board. In the envelope, coming up next, your chance to win a $25 gift card to the Eagles Pro Shop. Today, we're putting a Tom Brady teammate in the envelope. Get in now. 215-592-9494. 215-592-9494. It's simple. Ask a yes or no question. We'll answer. You guess. The first person to get the correct Tom Brady teammate in the envelope wins the $25 gift card to the Eagles Pro Shop. That's coming up next. Marks and Reese.
Get paid to work with dog people, cat people, turtle people, bird people, and best of all, people. Chewy is hiring for a number of positions at its warehouse and fulfillment centers and has scheduling options, excellent benefits like medical, dental, and matching 401k, competitive pay and advancement opportunities, and a culture that cares about you, the person. That's what makes us pet people and people. Apply at careers.chewy.com/Phoenix.
Now you can enjoy MLB Play, the one app with all your favorite free MLB games. Enjoy Beat the Streak, Quick Pick, and more. Enjoy competing against friends. Enjoy unlocking exclusive rewards. Plus, your chance to win $5.6 million. Download MLB Play. Enjoy the app. Enjoy the show. MLB Play. No purchase necessary. Must be 21 or older to enter Beat the Streak, which ends at the conclusion of the MLB regular season or when the grand prize is won. Restrictions apply. See MLB.com/play for official rules.
You know what everybody hates? Sneaky fees. Like those double fees some banks charge when you use an ATM. If you've had it up to your eyeballs with sneaky fees, check out Bell Bank. We even have a fee comparison tool right on our website so you can see how much Bell can save you versus those other banks' sneaky fees. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to a bank you'll love. See why Bell Bank is better at comparebankfees.com and give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank. Member FDIC.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
All right, we're back. Marks and Reese. I'm gonna have to school Howard on how this radio thing works. All right. He wants to. He wants to not like there's Nick Willis. Like, oh yeah, sure. The Eagles aren't down there looking at potential quarterbacks. So we're in a guy's impressive. They're in that.
Wait, is this the same guy that wants to trade Joel Embiid?
Yeah, he's laughing at our takes. In the first 10 minutes of the show, he was trading Joel Embiid, and what else was he doing? Oh, he was getting Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not telling you that the second one isn't something that might end up working out. All right. In the envelope, $25 gift card to the official Eagles Pro Shop, the place to go for all your Eagles apparel needs. Stop by any of the 3 Pro Shop stores that are open all year round, located in Cherry Hill, Lancaster, and Lincoln Financial Field. Ike, it's easy. There is a Tom Brady teammate in the envelope. Yes, that means there's a lot of possibilities. So that's why you have to ask a good yes or no question to narrow it down. You ask the yes or no question, we answer, and then you give the answer. If you get it right, you win the gift card. It's that simple. 215-592-9494. We'll start with Patrick in Reading. Patrick, what is your question? Hello.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
What's up, Patrick?
Is it a wide receiver?
It is not a wide receiver.
All right, I'm going to go with Sony Michel.
Sony Michel. Incorrect. Mike and Manioc. Mikey.
Is it a Patriot? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes or no? Is it a Patriot running back?
It is not a Patriot running back.
Let me go with
3 seconds.
David Andrews.
Incorrect. Chad Villanova. Chad, what's your question?
Is it a defensive player?
It is a defensive player.
All right. Is it Vince Wilfork?
Vince Wilfork. Good guess. That's a you think Patriots when you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vince Wilfork. That's a good one. Rain Schwanksville. Ray, what's your question?
Is he a linebacker?
He is not a linebacker.
Is it Willie McGinnis?
Willie McGinnis. That's a good guess, but I think he was a linebacker, right?
Yeah, and that defense up there, 3-4 defense.
Right.
Yeah, outside backer.
Kyle, South Jersey. Kyle, what's your question?
Is it a member of the secondary?
He is a member of the secondary.
Is it Ty Law?
Oh, Ty Law.
That's a good one.
Ty Law's a good player.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony, Springfield. We've narrowed it down here, Ike. Anthony, what's your question?
Did he play for the Eagles?
He did play for the Eagles.
Oh, it's down to 2. Asante?
Is it Asante Samuel Jack?
Oh!
What was the other? Jalen Mills?
Patrick Chung.
Oh,
Patrick
yeah,
Chung.
No, because he didn't play with Tom. All right.
Well, it could have been Eric Rowe.
Could have been Eric Rowe.
Oh, it could have been Eric Rowe. That's right. Yeah.
Excellent job, Anthony. Hang on a second, man.
I completely forgot about Eric Rowe.
Yeah, he was supposed to be our next Dawkins. Every safety they drafted after Dawkins left was the next Dawkins.
No, Rowe was a corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you started at Utah as a corner or as a safety and then came here.
Right, yeah.
Because that's normally what they do with slow corners is they make them safeties because they're not fast enough to cover.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's rare. It usually goes the other way. You don't usually get moved from safety to corner.
No, not unless there's some type of epiphany. Like today, you go safety linebacker sometimes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but normally
now you go corner safety.
Corner safety.
It doesn't go the other way.
Right. Yeah, they kept wanting to make Jalen Mills a safety, but then once they did it on the field, they're like, yeah, this ain't working.
This ain't gonna work.
Because even in New England, I heard them saying up there this year, they're like, yeah, Jalen Mills has been pretty good, but he's hurt. Like, Jalen couldn't stay healthy this year. Mm-hmm. But he was, for the most part, he was able to be satisfactory in New England this season as a corner. Yeah. So I don't think he ended up playing a lot of safety at all. But well, there you have it. Yep, Tom Brady retired. Poor Tom. Tom's got to, I mean, the whole Jim Gray thing. Jim Gray actually asked a question with Tom Brady where he was asking Tom Brady and he was insinuating that it was out of line for Adam Schefter and Jeff Darlington to report Tom Brady was retiring because it should be Tom Brady's decision to put it out there, not a reporter's decision to put it out there.
Well, Tom Brady's the one who had to let somebody know he was retiring.
It's
got out somehow.
It's not Adam Schefter's job to let Tom Brady retire on his own terms. I mean, would I have read, it's not I'm not a reporter, so I'm not putting out there anybody's report.
No, that's what those guys do.
That's what Adam Schefter's life is, getting information first.
Yes.
And to your point, if Tom's inner circle is actually buttoned up, then the information doesn't get out there. Meanwhile, now he's got to lie to Jim Gray and say, "Oh, I haven't decided yet." And then 12 hours later, the whole thing's up on Instagram where he's retiring.
I wonder what made him decide to do it then. Was it because it was already out the bag and the league may have told him, "Listen, if you're going to do this, it's already out. There's no sense of just letting it linger." Right. Now that it's already out, like, what are you going to do, let it linger for 2 weeks and wait till after the Super Bowl to officially retire now? If you already know that's what you're doing? He wasn't really – he was saying it's a day-to-day process. Well, how did 12 hours later you decide you were going to retire? No, because you had already decided that's what you were going to do. You were just trying to figure out how you wanted to do it.
Right.
But my whole point is, well, if that's the case, then no one should know except for you, Giselle, your mom and dad, and your agent.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that should know.
But you know the problem is camera people knew because he's
filming
this whole damn thing.
How did they know?
Well, they're filming it, right? Like, so behind the scenes.
Oh, you mean?
Did they already film stuff? Because he's filming, like, he's got the documentary that's going on that got postponed because.
Well, that's how people. That's what I'm saying. That's
right.
So it's his side of the camp that let it out.
Yes.
I mean, if you weren't trying to manufacture, well, he saw how Big Ben manufactured his last game at Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
Cameras running around with him everywhere. I mean, that's fine. But you can't be upset when it's leaked out because you obviously haven't kept it buttoned up.
No, people just want to know if you're retiring or not. Like, he's the only person that cares about the timing and how everything's executed.
Yes, how it's executed, yes.
He's the one that's freaking out about that because that's his personality.
Yes.
Like, he had everything drawn up in his head how he wanted it, and meanwhile there was chaos and it didn't go the way he did. So actually, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he originally intended for it to be the week before the Super Bowl or he wanted to wait till after the Super Bowl. Who the hell knows? But I would agree with you that once it got out, he probably said, well, now I might as well just say something.
Yeah, I mean, that's because he pretty much knew that's what he wanted to do. And like you said, the film crew is probably there. So now there's wind of it. So he can't show the last episode when everybody clearly knows what's going on and not acknowledge it.
Has anybody actually watched any of the Brady
The Man in the Mirror
stuff?
I have not, but I am.
You're going to?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch it, once I get a dead spot in the offseason. There'll be no baseball.
Or like the Tom versus Time that was on
before.
What did you slip in there?
There'll be no baseball this spring. So.
When baseball starts in May?
It's all right. They're bringing in the federal government now to mediate their labor negotiations.
They should.
When I saw that, I'm like, I'll need things to binge watch in March and April.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Me too.
I do plan on watching it because, quite frankly, I think his career has been fascinating from the on-the-field stuff. And, the whole behind-the-scenes, I've always been intrigued by that. That's why I love the 30 for 30s, all the docu-series, all that stuff, The Last Dance. I'm in on it. I'm in. So I'll watch it. I'll watch it to kill time.
Ringing endorsement.
Yeah, well, here's my thing. You got to realize, for me, and that picture that I posted the other day proved it. Like, it's like being caught in a photo with Michael Jordan. I don't care how great I was. If Michael Jordan's in the picture, I'm on the court with him.
It's unbelievable.
So whether it's to my kids, my grandkids, my friends, or whomever, you talking about the greatest to ever do it. At some point, I was out there on the field competing against the greatest who ever did it. Tiger Woods beats me in the final rounds of a major. I don't give a damn that I lost. I just played 18 holes with Tiger Woods for a championship. I'm a lightning in the bottle guy. That dude is greatness.
Oh, it's an amazing picture.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're even downplaying it. It's in the Super Bowl.
It is.
The picture's in the Super Bowl, and he's pointing directly at you, and it's an amazing picture.
It actually made Sports Illustrated. That's where it comes from.
Is that right?
Since
Looked
Sports
off
Illustrated.
Ike Reese in the middle of the field.
That's awesome.
Thanks for ruining my moment, Jack.
Ike. Ike just went back to that day thinking like,
that was pretty good.
Greatest of all time. Yeah. Tom Brady just looked off on Case. Good job, Jack.
Appreciate that, Jack.
All right, we'll finish up with Angry Al after the text line.
Text line, text line, text line.
This text precedes much of the show, but I don't want any urine talk today. I say this because I would rather talk about a better pissing match. Benjamin and Daryl Moron. Billy from Devon.
I'm just riffing, baby.
Did not discuss the I don't think I talked about the bathroom today.
No.
Nope. A lot of DMs asking me if there was any updates on the investigation. No one cares.
No?
No. Is anybody around here fazed by a booger that's still on the door of the bathroom? Or,
just another day.
Or pee all over the place? No one cares. It's just another day. These people are disgusting. For sure. Yeah, does Tom Brady retiring, does that, for you, being the last player that played, was that the one thing that was I still got one player that's playing?
That's true. It's true. Big Ben retired. And I'm like, man, I don't think I have anybody else left. And then Tom Brady. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Tom Brady, he's still here.
And then he retired.
Andrew Whitworth?
I don't think. Well, I guess so, maybe.
06 is when he started. So
and that was my last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, that might be it. Brady may be, or Whitworth may be the last of the.
Wow.
We got no kickers. Sean Landetta's not kicking.
Well, not Jason Peters. Jason Peters is still there.
JP may be the last one.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be back anywhere next
year.
Yeah,
he may not be on the team.
Maybe he can play right guard here.
Yeah, maybe the Eagles can sign him. What's next?
Stay strong, John, and ignore the haters. You're totally right.
Howie in Mobile.
Yeah, first call of the show, Dennis in Springfield, who I love dearly and is always a good caller because he gets angry at me and tells me about it. But the idea that the Eagles aren't looking at other quarterback options either in the draft or in free agency or, well, maybe not free agency, but as far as a trade is silly. Of course they are. Doesn't mean that they're even likely to do it. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It just means that Jalen Hurts hasn't played his way into the Eagles saying, like with Carson Wentz. The Eagles weren't looking to replace Carson Wentz after his rookie year or his second year. Right? Like, they were all in on the guy. So they weren't down at the Senior Bowl looking at quarterback prospects. The Eagles are down at the Senior Bowl looking at quarterback prospects, everybody. That's what they're doing. Do they draft somebody? We'll find out. But Malik Willis plays well this weekend. Look out. Yep. Look out. What's next?
Ike, you seem a bit distracted today. Are you watching something? Jack from the producer booth.
So up on the TV behind you is your Super Bowl. I don't know if you have a TV that shows it, but I can see what's behind you.
Yes. Okay. I'm like, no, what? Okay.
There's something on. There's something on today.
Yeah, I think I did have it.
He's starting to relive the game. Should have done that differently.
I was watching a little bit there.
No, I'm not thinking about I should have done anything differently.
No?
I could have done differently.
Yeah, I know. All right, what's next?
But I thought you need to bring in other quarterbacks to compete for the starting job, and everything will be okay. Carson in Indy.
That's a good one.
Good one, Jack. All right, what's next?
John, you must have Liberty Mutual Insurance because of how many times you said Liberty, 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 Liberty. Sincerely, Limu, Emu, and Doug.
I'm actually a State Farm guy, but
those are pretty catchy commercials, though.
Yeah, no, they do a good. I agree with you. They do a good job with
Emu, and Doug.
I'm out.
Yeah, I think the same thing every time.
I will have something on my face for sure.
That was not needed.
It never is.
Yes.
All right, what's next?
Like, sounds like me when I was talking about having systems in place.
We're gonna have systems in place.
But I'll say this, and I'm sticking to this. I want to build off the 9-8 team that I saw this year. I'm not fooled by the success. Slow down. I'm not fooled by the success they had. If you cut that, I'm gonna chop your throat.
Nick from Mobile.
Oh, man. I forgot that happened today.
One more time. I'm not fooled by the success.
And immediately the instinct is,
I knew it.
If you cut that, I'm going to cut your throat.
I knew it.
You know what he does in here.
That was almost as bad as TK's, man.
I'm not sure, man.
It was right there with it, man.
It was up there.
Yeah, it was up there. I felt that one. I felt that one being a real bad one.
We've all done. I've done worse. I've had worse in the past, so you know.
Sixers hosting the Nuggets debut for Tobias Harris and Boban Marjanovic, as well as a couple other.
I'm not fooled by the success.
But he just got tripped up over the S.
Oh, man.
That's all it was. That's awesome. Twitter questions today brought to you by Mark's Jewelers. Support the home team and shop Mark's Jewelers in Montgomeryville for the best selection of diamond engagement rings in the area. Online, marks-jewelers.com. Angry Al checking in. Have we talked to Al since the Cowboys lost?
I don't think so.
Maybe once. Al, we talked to you?
Johnny Mark.
Hey, buddy.
No.
Oh, we haven't. Oh.
No, because you weren't there. You guys weren't there. Something happened. And you had them knuckleheads on.
Well, we're here now, Al. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Just talk about the quarterback thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting your boy, John, so you better hope he drafts Malik Willis.
Who, Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. Probably not.
Did you get the DM I sent you with your boy Ossie, whatever his name?
Did I get the DM? When did you send me a DM?
A little while ago. I didn't know he was a movie star.
Oh, Namdi.
Oh,
whatever.
Namdi. Oh, yeah. Namdi's in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's starring in the movie now.
Yeah, I get this thing, and it's some movie with him, and it is a jazz saxophonist.
Yep.
It's like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
But,
no,
hey,
yeah. He wanted to be an actor more than a football player at the end there, Al.
Definitely. He was probably in the car, doing lines while everybody else was eating lunch.
Doing lines?
Yeah, I don't think he meant it like that.
Oh, no, yeah, reading lines.
Reading lines? Come on, man.
Yo, do you actually think they're going to draft this?
Do I actually think they're going to – I actually believe Malik Willis has a chance to go before the Eagles draft.
Yeah, unless they spend all their draft.
No, but listen, it always happens. We go into the draft process thinking like, oh, these guys aren't going to be drafted in the top 15, and then everybody's drafted in the top 15. So it's hard to tell right now. I don't know.
Man, I just can't see another Division II quarterback. And don't give me that FCS crap. It's still Division II.
Subdivision.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, but see, Al, that's the example, and this is such a copycat league to where, like, now they see Trey Lance, they see, and he's not developed yet. They see Josh
Patrick
Allen.
Mahomes played at Texas Tech.
And they
he
were
played at a powerhouse.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a powerhouse, but I'm just saying, man, you see what happened with Carson. I don't know. I don't get it. I guess I'm just too old-fashioned.
Yeah, but everything can't be based off of Carson Wentz.
No, I get that. But I'm just saying, man, all these Division II quarterbacks, I think it's kind of crazy.
So you'd rather have the Iowa quarterback as the guy for the Eagles or the Cowboys?
I don't actually think there's a bunch of good quarterbacks this year.
Yeah, but that's the point. You keep talking about where they played. Well, I can bring up any major college, and their quarterback is a college quarterback that will never play in the pros.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. You got it.
All right. What happened to your Cowboys? Al, what happened to your Cowboys, by the way?
We got the worst coach in the league, and they won't give a brother a job as a coach nowhere. We got this bum down there.
Well, that's true.
And then he ain't fired him yet. So where do we go from here?
And you also have a loser. You also have a loser quarterback who tried to say it was okay for the fans to peg stuff at the officials after he made a boneheaded play.
I didn't even read that, but I know one thing. I'm sorry I gave him any compliments. Pump lost all his heart. All he had to do was get a first down, go down. Oh, they try the extra stuff when you know you're not getting there. Just get down.
Well, Al, there's always next year. Always next year, buddy.
No, there ain't. It's always the Tony Romo crap every year with the Cowboys. Don't even give me next year. I don't even hear that.
Well, you were the one that was talking him up just a couple weeks ago. Don't jump off the bandwagon now, Al.
I thought they could do it. I thought they could do it.
You were wrong.
Obviously, poor coaching and a little heart and damn.
All right.
There goes December again.
Yeah.
Well, you only have to wait 11 months till next year to do it again, Al.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Later.
All right, there it is. There you go. Coming up next, who's Howard Eskin trading in the first segment tonight?
I don't know.
But that's real. What we do is bull.
Yeah, the trade and beat segment and how he really thought he was selling it well, and it was something that they should do.
Right.
It was interesting. It's cute. For sure. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute, Jack. That's the right word for it.
He's cute. Howard's cute.
Howard is cute.
He's cute.
In his old age. Well, Howard's coming up. Joe Giglio riding with the King for the first hour. Giglio takes you for the rest of the evening. We're back tomorrow on is it a Football Friday if there's a Pro Bowl and a
Senior Bowl?
Senior Bowl? All right, damn it. It's a Football Friday. We only have a couple left. All right, see ya.
We're gonna have systems in place.
As well.
I'm not fooled by the success.
Let's talk about doors and windows for a second, right? You're a homeowner like me. You know when you need new doors and windows, right? Like I know that I've had some windows replaced, but I know my house is 23 years old. So I know that I'm going to need new windows across the whole house really soon, right? And Guida Door and Window makes it easy for you to do that. And I'm a Guida customer. I have doors from Guida. I have windows from Guida. And right now is the best time of year. Trust me. I talk about Guida year-round. It's the best time to get the best discounts with Guida. 40% off every window or door that you buy. That's right, 40% off each expertly installed energy-efficient replacement window, which also includes free high-performance low-E glass, and 40% off any high-quality door. That includes insulated entry doors, sliding patio doors, garage doors, and storm doors. And you can buy now and pay later with Guida's interest-free financing or their low monthly payment plans. But you have to act now. Offers for a limited time till the end of February. So don't let these final chances get your huge savings now. If your home needs new windows and doors, call the experts at Guida today to schedule a free in-home estimate. 877-GO-GUIDA. 877-GO-GUIDA or visit them at GoGuida.com. That's go, GUIDA.com.
We're pet people at Chewy. We care for all the four-legged, two-winged, no-legged, shelled pets out there. But above all, we're people. Right now, Chewy is hiring for a number of positions at its warehouse and fulfillment centers and offers scheduling options, excellent benefits like medical, dental, and matching 401k, competitive pay and advancement opportunities, and a culture that cares about you. Because we can't care for all those pets out there if we don't care for you first. Apply at careers.chewy.com/Phoenix.
Ever wonder what it's like to play in an MLB game? Play Loud is your exclusive look into the fun of the game as we mic up the league's biggest stars and follow them with dedicated cameras both on and off the field. Watch game time reactions to some of the biggest plays and follow your favorite players as they chat in the dugout with their teammates between innings. You never know what you're going to see or hear. It's baseball like you've never watched before. Tune in for new episodes of Play Loud only on the MLB YouTube channel.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with a push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.